When we step out of the gym, we're going to get a phone call from Professor Elm, telling us there's something weird going on at the radio station. At this point, yeah, we should know very well what's going on there. It appears that Team Rocket has taken over the radio tower. Yeah, as if that one grunt that's next to the radio tower wasn't enough of a hint. And it's kind of strange how Professor Elm doesn't really talk about the villainous team all that much, because the way I see it, the Pokemon professors usually get involved with the villainous team. At least I think that's what happens. Let me just check over here for just a second. Oh wow, I could go to Route 44 already? I didn't know that. But I'm not going to go here quite yet. Instead, I'm going to go to Gamefreak for just a second because there's something I need to do. Since I saved inside the gym last video, I didn't get a chance to get my Black Apricorn because if I stepped out, then you would have missed that important phone call with Professor Elm. Yeah, I just wanted you guys to see that. In addition, I'm going to go to Route 36 because there's something that I completely forgot to do. Yeah, while I was running around all over the place trying to find Entei and Raikou, yeah, I completely overlooked at this one thing that I'm not too sure if it's optional or not. But still, it's best I show you nonetheless, since I'm not too sure if many people actually know about it, or even showed it for that matter. Okay, hopefully there's no more random encounters here. Alright, there we go. If there was another random encounter, I would have been pretty pissed off. So on Route 36, we have Suicune over here. I don't know what Suicune's doing over here. I don't know if maybe I have to find it here in order for it to go back to the Tin Tower, so that way I can catch it later on. Yeah, I've never really done that without going over here first. Anyway, the streets of Goldenrod are deserted. All that's left were Team Rocket grunts. Which begs the question, where are the police in all this? Aren't they supposed to do something about these Rocket grunts? Anyway, in the radio tower, there's not a whole lot of people here, especially the tourists who are scared off by Team Rocket. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this. Yeah, as you can see, all the radio stations have been replaced by Team Rocket announcements. Yeah, this announcement is going directly to Giovanni, who I believe does get it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But that's in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So yeah, whatever station you turn to, this is what you're going to be hearing, and this thing is just going to be playing over and over again. Okay, so for this guy, I think I'm just going to put Raikou up first, even though I'm probably going to put Raikou in battle later on, once this whole Rocket Saga is over. Yeah, it's been a while since I last said that. Back in the days of Pokemon Fire Red. Okay, I believe he's going to... Oh, okay, he's going to show me how scary he is. Or how scary Team Rocket is. Yeah, I wasn't scared of you in Pokemon Fire Red, or Brown for that matter, and I sure as hell am not scared of you here. Hopefully Raikou can get a decent amount of experience points. Anyway, in the news today regarding Pokemon Legends Arceus, it appears that Gamefreak has really outdone themselves this time. For the first time ever, a normal and ghost type. In my opinion, I think that type should have been made years ago. But I'm not too sure what Pokemon could possibly receive that treatment, being normal ghost. Yeah, it's not really coming to me at all. Given how it now only has one weakness, that being Dark, well actually technically it could be two weaknesses as well if you use Foresight on that certain normal ghost type, excuse me. And that normal ghost type is Hisuan Zorua. That video I saw, well, my first impression was, it kind of looks like it could be an ice type. Yeah, judging by its fur. Yeah, the first thing you do when you see a Pokemon with white fur, it's immediately ice type, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Anyway, here's Buena, who's completely terrified of all the Team Rocket grunts. Don't worry, I'll get rid of all these Team Rockets, and then you'll get me some more rare candies. As for the other people here, well, I don't really care about them all that much. Buena's my #1 priority. So yeah, Hisuan Zorua is great, and so is Hisuan Zoroark. As for its ability, I kind of hope that it has Illusion again. But something tells me its ability could possibly be different, because in the video I saw, well, there was a dark shadow looming over Hisuan Zorua, and then something like crashes into you or something. I want to go out on a limb and say that something was Hisuan Zorua, but I'm not too sure about that. if that's supposed to be its ability, then I wonder what that is. And if it is, and if whatever that was Hisuan Zoroark's ability, I'll be pretty disappointed because Illusion's one of the best abilities I could ask for. Okay, I'm gonna switch Typhlosion to the front because I think it's almost up a level. So yeah, Hisuan Zorua, pretty cool looking, especially the hair. But I would go as far as to say regular Zoroark's hair is a little bit better. Speaking of which, have you noticed that 3 Unovan Pokemon have already received Hisuian forms? Sorry about that. That being Braviary, Basculin evolving into Basculegion, and now Zorua. With them doing that, you would think that maybe there's a potential Unova remake or something, but I seriously doubt that's going to happen, although we can only dream. Because it's very strange how only 3 Unova Pokemon have received Hisuian forms, as if they're trying to tell us something. We'll come back to that later. Also in the video, we saw a few Snorunt's there. Could they be hinting at a possible Hisuian form for Frostlass or something? As for Glalie, well, I'm not too sure if people like Glalie all that much. This is coming from somebody who actually used Glalie over in Emerald. Yeah, it was a huge pain in the ass raising up a Snorunt, given how it's, all of its stats is just 50. So yeah, as you can imagine, I had sort of a hard time raising up Snorunt. Not to mention the fact that Glalie has a Mega Evolution. So yeah, I think it's only fitting that they do something with Frostlass. But if that does happen, I'm very tempted to see what type that Hisuian Frostlass can get. If it does happen, that is. Well, given how there's just regular Snowrunts, yeah, I guess regular Snorunt could evolve into Hisuian Frostlass. If that does happen, that is. In addition, only a certain amount of Pokemon have received Hisuian forms. Like, say, I think only like 2 Pokemon in the Kanto region got Hisuian forms. Well, technically it's only 1 because, yeah, Growlithe got a Hisuian form. And as for Scyther, well, it does evolve into Kleavor. So I don't think Scyther would count as having a Hisuian form. So yeah, maybe it is just 1 Pokemon that got a Hisuian form. As for Johto, I'm always tempted to say that 2 Pokemon got Hisuian forms, but no, it's only 1, that being Stantler. Hopefully, it's actually good for something. Because here, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Stantler all that much. But hopefully Windeer could bring up flames, so to speak. Do pretty good. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. As for some Hoenn Pokemon, well, I'm not too sure what Hoenn Pokemon could maybe receive a Hisuian form. Oh yeah, speaking of forms, I did say a few minutes ago that 3 Unovan Pokemon have already received Hisuian forms. I don't know if maybe Samurott could possibly get a Hisuian form because I think some people actually want that. Me on the other hand, well, whatever works. I'm not the one that's making the game. Hopefully they could actually surprise us. Because yeah, whatever they do, hopefully it would just like blow our minds. Because yeah, certain people, yeah, I think they love the Hisuian form so far. Okay, moving on to something else. Do you notice that Electabuzz and Magmar have respective evolutions in Gen 4? And Jinx, it's just Jinx. Some people were saying that maybe Jinx deserves a Hisuian form. And I have to say, that's not a bad idea, considering the fact that Electabuzz and Magmar have evolution forms. So yeah, I think it's only fair that Jinx gets one too. I don't know if maybe Jinx can get a Hisuian form. I mean, in Sword and Shield, Mr. Mime does get another form, which is pretty cool. But if Jinx were to get a Hisuian form, I'm not really sure how I would make it. Because, yeah, some people do use their imagination to make certain Pokemon. As if looking at all those fan-made games involving Fakemons wasn't an option. Yeah, as for me, well, I'm not too sure if I could do something like that. Making a game is one thing, but making actual Pokemon, well, I'm not too sure if I can do that, since my drawing skills, I guess it's sort of limited, although some people might disagree. Point is, I'm not too sure if I can actually make my own Pokemon, because I never really done that in my life. Okay, this floor we couldn't get to earlier on because that security guard was blocking the way when we first stepped foot in here. I wonder where that guy went anyway. Shouldn't he be doing something about Team Rocket? Okay, I believe this guy has like 4 Pokemon on his team or something. So yeah, hopefully some Pokemon get Hisuian forms, such as Frostlass and Jinx. Yeah, it seems like everyone's focused on the Ice types. Well, we all know that Zorua and Zoroark aren't Ice types, and Hisui, that is. But yeah, judging by their fur, yeah, they kind of do look like Ice types, but they're really not. Yeah, I can't wait to see what those 2 Pokemon can bring to the table. Yeah, I should have said that a few minutes ago. I guess I didn't choose my words carefully. Sorry about that. And as for Sinnoh, well, we have Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl coming out, so yeah, I'm not too sure if maybe anybody would give Hisuian forms to certain Sinnoh Pokemon. Although I could be wrong about that. I hope I'm not missing out on anything, or maybe mixing up my facts, because that would be kind of embarrassing. Well, for Legends Arceus, they have all the time in the world to think about what Pokemon could get another Hisuian form. And as for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, it's hard to believe that it's only 1 more month until those games come out. Yeah, time sure flies when you're having fun, huh? Yeah, hopefully what I see in the trailers, it'll meet my expectations, and I would really enjoy that game. Because everything I saw there so far, it's really impressing me, especially the Sinnoh Underground. Or the Grand Underground, as it's called now. But, yeah, I am very anxious to know how we get those statues in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I want to say maybe those hikers or something, because I do remember getting stuff from certain hikers. But we'll see one way or another when those games come out. Just 1 more month, guys. Until then, we're just going to be looking out for more updates on Legends Arceus, and seeing what other Pokemon can possibly get Hisuian forms. I mean, if I were to make a suggestion on who gets a Hisuian form, maybe Excadrill or something? Well, after all, it is Uber, and I wouldn't mind seeing what Excadrill would look like in a different region. I mean, we had other forms, like say in Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon, so yeah. Certain Pokemon that I'm not too sure many people would expect to get other forms. But the problem is, if Excadrill did get a Hisuian form, I don't know if it would maybe be an Uber just like regular Excadrill. If it does, then yeah, that's kind of suckish. And speaking of which, oh gosh, paralysis. I really hate that. One of the worst status problems ever. But after this, I think I'm just going to go back and heal, so yeah, it's not a huge problem. So yeah, if Excadrill did get a Hisuian form, which I seriously doubt, hopefully it doesn't get banned because regular Excadrill is just that damn good. Coming from someone who used that thing so many times, yeah, I can never stop using it. Because yeah, when you think about it, yeah, there are like 3 Unova Pokémon that already have Hisuian forms, so yeah, maybe they could give some Hisuian forms to more Pokemon. Especially maybe the other starters, not just Oshawott. Maybe over to Cyndaquil and Rowlet. If that does happen, then yeah, I'm just dying to know what they would actually look like. It'll just boggle our minds, especially ones who are very anxious in getting the game Pokemon Legends Arceus. But like I said, there's only several more months until the game comes out, so yeah, they should have plenty of time to think about what other Pokemon get a Hisuian form. Hopefully it's something that a lot of people admire. Okay, this person over here, she's talking about that door to my right. Apparently, Apollo has locked himself in that room. But the director's on the 5th floor. Yeah. So, yeah. Looks like I'm out of time, so next time, looks like we're going to continue fighting all these rocket grunts, and hopefully doing something else. Save the director. Okay, I really wonder how much Pokemon these guys have. Hopefully not a whole lot. Okay, until then, see you guys next time.